Had concerns that they'd then put an injunction on the land which would prevent us from coming back in February, as of course we will if they do. Anyway, so we had all of this going on and we walked into court, we sat down, and our awesome barristers, thank you to them by the way, they'd had a look at it all, and basically West Sussex County Council can't actually put a court case together. I think they were so sure that they were going to win it that they felt there wasn't much effort needed. That was a mistake, a big mistake on their part and a blessing for us. And the judge also pulled them up on the fact that there's a little box in the sorry, I've got fractivist dementia. There's a little box to tick anyway, whether there's any human rights issues, and they'd tick it to say that there were none. And the judge said, actually, you know, this is protest, so of course there are some human rights issues. I mean, we do have a human rights issue today, Steve. I mean, we have asked the police if they can provide molasses and a salt lick if we're going to be herded like cattle into some kind of a sheep pen. They haven't been forthcoming on that one. Anyway, but there are human rights issues. There's Article 10 and 11, which is right to freedom of assembly and right to peacefully and democratically protest. But there are other rights that weren't mentioned, like the right to clean water, the right to not have the stress of this monstrosity across the road coming into people's local areas and disrupting and causing, you know, division in communities, because unfortunately there's a little of that going around and it's very sad. You know, there's our right to clean air, there's all sorts of rights that were not mentioned, but they will be. And that leads me on to another thing, which is a few of us are currently working with a barrister on trying to get rights for the earth in the UK. Because in Bolivia and in Ecuador, it's illegal over there. They have rights for the earth, and these rights are equal to human rights. And so, if you do anything to injure the earth there, it's a serious punishment as if you injure a person. So we're working on this, and this is going to be a very long road, but it's just something else to be looking into. Anyway, the judge said that, obviously the judge said we wanted to be able to remain until the 28th because, of course, we've got to make sure that Quadrilla actually